I just wanted to come. I wanted to come on here for just a short bit and talk with y'all about something that I've been awful troubled by, and I can't really explain. I can, but I can't. Maybe y'all understand. Maybe you'll get it. But I have been extremely troubled deep within my rook here for the past while, and it really saddens me. And I think, okay, am I just being a woman and going through this mess of being a woman and having to deal with these stupid, emotions that just wreak havoc on our minds and our bodies, everything in between that happens. I wonder, if that's just what's going on with me, but I'm like, it just can't be, because I feel too much of a deep sadness, and it's like a constant, and I can't really talk to many folks. Well, I don't talk to many folk anyway, but I don't, I talk to my yeesh, and he listens to me, but he don't understand a lot of the things that I feel, and a lot of people don't. Therefore, it's just kind of hard to get that BYNAH, that understanding. He'll listen to me, but whenever, they're not, when a person ain't going through the same thing or feeling the same thing like you're going through, you can't really talk it out and feel kind of better about it. I reckon I feel alone in a way, in a sense, and I know I'm not. I know that Yahweh is there. He's always there. Always. But I'm wearied. And I'm wore out. And I feel like I'm constantly trying to cram every second into the yom, and we ain't supposed to do that, y'all. We ain't supposed to do all we can do and then some. They didn't live like that back in the ancient times, But now it's I'm getting past that. I'm trying to get past. I'm trying to unwash the mess that I've been brainwashed with, most of my cayenne. Now it's not the urgency of having to get things done here on the farm all the time. It is, but it ain't. And what I'm trying to tell you is, it's the urgency of being prepared to endure what's coming. Because I don't know if y'all can feel it. I know some of you can. But time is sped up. It is sped up. And before I turn around, the Shabbat is upon Lanu, It's like, it only feels like it's been only 4 Yomim, and the Shabbat's here again, and then the Shabbat's here again. And don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining about the Shabbat being here, it feels like earlier, because I need that rest. I need that rest. My body is tired and worn. I'm almost 49, and I honestly feel like I'm in a 70-year-old plus body, and I'm not picking on nobody being in 70s. That's a fine, time. I'm just telling you how my body feels. It's just that worn. I've worked that hard on it and done things to my body I shouldn't have done. And what I mean is, I've done a lot of hard work that I shouldn't have done as a woman, because a woman has her place. A man has his place. And if the man would do the man's work and the woman would do the woman's work, and if a woman would just stop trying to do everything that she feels she has to do to get done, it would be a lot easier on her. You know what I mean? You know, men have man work. Or I'm sorry, I shouldn't speak that M-E-N. Man have man's work. A woman has a woman's work. Okay? Ayush has his work in the family. Asha has her work in the family. You know. But it's getting to the point where I just feel I'm constantly putting stuff back. I'm constantly, jarring up more food. I'm constantly, just concerned. I'm constantly feeling saddened by thinking about my own Yaladim, my children. And then I think about me and I'm like, am I going to make it? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing what is required of me? Am I going to make it? Am I going to be able to be with my ATHaH? I think about my youngins and that breaks me because they are completely lost in the world, and no matter the ATHaH, the love I share with them, they just, they're doing their thing. And I think about the burdens that Yahuwah Yaladim are going through right now. I mean, we're really going through battles here. Whether it's with your own well-being, or if it's with your family, or if it's with other people coming up against you, or if it's with, whatever it's with, we're really going through it right now. And it's really trialsome. And I keep referring and feel like I feel like, Ayub, who people call Job, he must be my far-off uncle or grandpa or somebody. Because I have been just feeling drawn to Ayub in scripture like you wouldn't believe. Because it's like, it's a thing upon a thing upon a thing upon a thing. And it's like you can feel the evil of God pressuring you. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I look up at ATHaH and I'm like, Yahweh, I can't take much more. I know you're allowing this to happen for a reason. And I understand. I need BYNAH. I understand. But it's just to the point that I just need ATHaH. I need you to lift this burden and make it a little bit lighter upon your path. And I keep being brought back to the verses in scripture where Yahweh tries his own Yaladim as Zahab, G-O-L-D, Zahab in the ash, the fire. And I'm like, we're being tried as Zahab in the ash, Mashpakah. And it is not easy, and it is hard. But we have to endure. We have to Ahmad. We have to endure. I grow very saddened throughout the Yom and sometimes into the Layla, in this part of the Yom right now where the Gadol, or the greater light, is going down to rest for the Layla. And the Katana, or the lesser light, the M-O-O-N, is going to be coming to be awakened through the Layla. And sometimes I just can't. I feel like I'm suffocating. The time has sped up. Have y'all felt that? That time has sped up. This year is almost gone. Last year, it was a blur. Nah. Keep Authi, me, Ua, my mashpaka here on the farm, in your palayim, nah, nah instead of PleasE. I, oh, this is a tough battle, and no, I will not give up Yahuwah for an easement, you know. I know that going through this battle, I have to cling tighter to Abba Yahuwah. He is watching over Lanu, all of his Yaladim. We are being tried. He is allowing it to happen. But we have to remember that he will not forsake his Yaladim. But we must keep Akkad another lifted up in Palayim and not forget about Akkad another just because we don't know each other personally. We need each other personally. And don't forget to Palal for the strength of the Malakim. They watch over Lanu. They have their orders given by Yahweh to protect his Yaladim. Palal for the Malakim's strength. You know, they deal with things too. Halal for Akkad another strength, Mashpakah. I'm gonna jump off of here. I've got I've got my chores left to do here on the farm. I got all these cats. You wouldn't believe how many cats are on the farm now. But I have a solution now. I have a herb that I'm using, that I tinctured up a while back. It's, hey baby. Hey little Bo. What is it? But, anyway, it's it's keeping my cats in check, in other words. They're behaving. It's not producing any more kitty cats. But anyway, I've got to go feed all my little cats. There's only a few of them that's up here right now, but they're scattered all over the farm. And I need to put up the chickens, put them to bed. Done and watered the cows. The horses are fine out yonder. What other animal am I forgetting? Oh, the dogs are okay. They got food and water. My youngin's bed supper. My youth will be home a little later. I got his supper ready. And I need to go clean the kitchen for the 1000th time. But, you can see the Gadol ore going down. It's your paw. Fall is here, Mashpakah. It may not feel like it on the outside as far as the heat that's here but it's not going to linger much longer. Fall is here. ATHaH Yahuwah. ATHaH Yahuwah for the cooler outside that is coming. Mama Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. I'm sorry. That was yesterday. I'm tired. Y'all. Shalom, Shalom. Mashpakah. Mama Yahuwah.